And ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council, today they got humiliated today. They got absolutely humiliated, embarrassed. They just got their whole dignity wiped away from them today in Cincinnati. Because I was down at the protest today. That's right. That's what that clip was. Yeah, that clip from down on Fountain Square of people walking around. That was from the protest, and that was actually at the end of the protest. That wasn't even the best part. That wasn't even the. We had about 300 people there. And then, plus there was the march that we did around the hotel where the ALEC was staying. ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council. That's a group of right-wing legislators and corporate operatives. And we marched around the hotel where they were staying. That's right, we did. And we marched around and beating a drum and waving signs around and making a bunch of noise, making our feelings known. And it was fun. It was really fun. I mean, the nerve of ALEC to try to come to Cincinnati, but they should have known something like this was going to happen. I mean, are they just stupid or something? And the funniest part, there was one counter demonstrator. We had about 300 people there, and there was precisely one counter demonstrator. One. And all it was is just some guy. He took like a bunch of cooler lids and wrote like a bunch of right-wing slogans on them and propped them up against the fountain on Fountain Square. And he stood there the whole time. And the whole time, this guy, he didn't say anything, but he was just jumping rope the whole time with jump rope. It was funny. He was making a complete fool of himself. He was just jumping rope. He didn't, with a stupid grin on his face like this. He looked stupid, but he just jumped rope the whole time. He was a counter protest of one. So we had a lot bigger turnout than the Tea Party's got, and with far fewer counter demonstrators. So man, now I think about ALEC. I think they're behind a lot of this Facebook fascism. I think they're behind a lot of it. I mean, I'm just about ready to say for certain that they're just going to go, that they're just that they're like this right-wing group on Facebook that I've been watching, keeping a very close eye on. I think they're behind that. And this Facebook group should just go bloop. It should just go boop and disappear after being exposed for what it is. But who expects that to happen? Because there's a lot. They have other groups like it, just waiting to the wings to take over if this one gets taken down. So that's going to be a very, very dangerous day for them when that happens, because they're going to look stupid. But they do a pretty good job of looking stupid anyway. So it's not like it's anything new. I still haven't found any regular media coverage of the protests today, except for one tiny article. The Inquirer finally covered it. It covered the protest before it happened, but it was a tiny little article that you can't even find on their website. You have to go on Google and look for the keywords. It's not like up on the regular website or anything. and nobody else has even covered it at all. But that was so April 29th, 2011 will forever go down in history as the day that ALEC got its butts handed to them by sticking their noses in where it didn't belong. That's right, they come here, they stick their noses where it doesn't belong. Nobody around here wants them. So of course they're gonna get humiliated. You think I was gonna let this go by unnoticed? But right now I need to check the latest news. All right. It's nothing about this. It's nothing but this stuff about the royal wedding. So that's which I've ignored completely. I don't even know who's in it, so I ignore it because I don't care. I don't care about the royal wedding. Nobody cares at all. Certainly not me. Well, all right. Man, we had such a good turnout today. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how good the turnout was today because there was only like a few people on Facebook. I was one of like a handful of people on Facebook who signed up for the RSVP for the event. But man, I guess it shows just how right-wing Facebook is. Hardly anybody on Facebook went there, but then that's just how it works. That's the way it goes for them. What was really funny, that one guy from ALEC, not the jump rope guy, but there's some ALEC operative came out and started arguing with us. And when we were doing the march around the building, I had a sign that said "Go home, ALEC," and I kept when we passed him, he was standing in the front door, the doorway of the hotel downtown. We kept waving it in his face, so we're sure he saw it, and he probably got his feelings hurt. Oh. So now, right now, he's probably fuming about us. Right now, he's probably sitting there at his fancy ALEC banquet, going, "Those liberals humiliated me." Probably just fuming. He's probably thinking of ways to get even, but it's a free country. So if he doesn't like it, he should move somewhere like Singapore, where they don't have a First Amendment. So it was a bad day for ALEC. Very bad day.